Here's a useful presentation trick that you all may like to know about. If you notice here, I'm in my demonstration environment. I'm about to do a demonstration of Dynamics 365, and I have closed captioning of all of my presentation directly here within the presentation itself. Now, this is something that we can do if we have a PowerPoint, but it's not something that we can do if we are trying to show live software. So this technique, I think, is going to be very inclusive. It helps people, and also it's a pretty good demo technique that we can take advantage of. So let me show you how I did this. I'm inside of OBS, and you can see that I've got a scene here that has my remote desktop. Inside of this, I have a background template that I'm using as my source. And if I go and look at that background template, then it has a link to a PowerPoint that I'm running in the background that I've turned closed captioning on. And it's running within the system. And then what I've done is I've cropped this down to just show the closed captioning at the bottom. And then whenever I put this into really any scene that I have, so for example, like my remote desktop or my phone that I have here, then I'm going to get these closed captionings natively within the view. Now, this is the PowerPoint slideshow that I'm running. Notice that it doesn't really have any content here. I don't really care about the content, but it does have the closed captioning coming through at the bottom. The other benefit of this is, say for example, you're doing a presentation to someone whose first language, native language, is not English. Then what I can do is I can go in and change the language here and turn my translations that I have from English down into, in this case, Spanish. So now what I can do is, if I'm looking at my demonstration, so if I go back to here, then I can talk my demonstrations, talk track in English, and then all of the translations are going to come down here in the bottom in Spanish. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this is pretty darn cool. And from now on, I think this is the way that I'm going to do all of my presentations, regardless of whether it's a PowerPoint or if I'm showing live product through my virtual machines and my demo environments. So I hope this was interesting to you all and gives you another little bit of demo goodness to help you in your own presentations.